Hey there, how's it going? What is up, everybody? Irish Orangutan is back to pass along what you need to know to get better at Madden and grow your Mutt team. Enjoy the show. We are back today to talk about Ultimate Kickoff coming tomorrow and also the changeover of Series 2 and what you can start doing at this point in time to help yourself out for the next week and a half and what you can potentially do with that currency. So again, Series 2 is coming in a week and a half, so we will be seeing that on Friday, which seems like it will be the 20th. So that is something that is very exciting to hear and something that we need to be cognizant of, especially if you do have quite a few trophies and do not know exactly what you need to be doing with them at this point in time. Something that you really need to be considering is what you want to be doing with your trophies before next Friday, because at that point in time, trophies have changed. So, like most currencies, they will be cut in half or be changed to a different format at the changeover. So, last year we had the series, I believe there were trophies again that just stayed in our binder and they were labeled as one. Now, they're not going to have trophies one and keep our currency there. It's just going to change over to series two trophies, and they'll pretty much be cut in half. And that is the way they're going to change from series to series. It's not a terrible way of doing it, but it does cut the value if you are not being cognizant of that and really know what to do to plan. So that is something that Kralo has talked about and something that they have really wanted to continue to do is let us know when something like this will occur because it will change things dramatically, drastically. Any of those words that start with a D that convey a big change, and also something you need to be considering as things change over for Ultimate Kickoff is something that will be going out of the store or changing in the store as well are these 84 to 85 superstar elite and the 77 to 78 overall superstars. Last year, these players who had currency then stopped being in stores and they just were available in packs. That caused their value to go up because they were not readily available, and also caused the other players in their program to go up slightly because you were not able to just go to the store and purchase them easily. Getting back to the competitive trophies and the Series 2 change over, that was a slight tangent. Something to strive for is going and getting this Coach Madden or Von Miller. They are the two big things that will be helping you out. Something to consider if you are going for either of these Von Millers. They're going to very much diminish in value very quickly because more players around the 90 to 92 overall value will be coming out. As this player has been on few teams at the beginning of the year, that is because there were very few players who were able to get up to this level quickly, and also 91 overall at the beginning of the year was absolutely tremendous player. There was quite some time before other players came out that were able to kind of be comparable to him. So coming up soon, there'll be other players that you can get, and also he will be going into packs. So his Series 1 player that will retain its value slightly better since it won't be Nat will be available to you, and you could purchase him and then sell him back and potentially keep your better value. So I would recommend going for the Coach Madden if you can get up to that 1,000 mark. The first one's only 10, and then each one after that will be that 1,000. But if you were to wait till after next Friday, you would have less coin or trophies to go out and get him. Before next Friday, I would recommend if you have a moderate stack to potentially use one of these to get a better value for the trophies that you have earned, and then go into the next series and try to build up to 1,000 to get that Madden, or again use one of these lower or the highest value thing that you can get before the next series change over. Like I mentioned with this Nat and competitive, well, It will just be the competitive one because I don't believe a NAT version will be popping out of packs. That would not make a lot of sense. Limited players that have came out will no longer be limited. That is the change from last year. You aren't able to power up pass players. You are able to power up pass, but you aren't able to use train to get past limited time players. After a series changeover, you will then get the opportunity to get these players out of packs without their bottom value of 250,000. So that will be able to help you out in going out and getting those cards. I'm going to be eyeing that Michael Vick and Bo Jackson, potentially not the week that they come out, but the week after that. Something to consider with that, if you are holding on to those limited time power ups, those will be losing their value as those will be coming out of packs at that time as well. So if you're waiting to get limiteds, purchase them in 2.5 weeks after a series changeover and after a week after they've been in packs. It'll definitely decrease the price and help your coin stack out immensely. And also look for players that are selling off their limited time cards and don't understand what they have because they think they lost that bottom end value, and you could potentially earn a whole bunch of coins by purchasing the actual limited time cards that popped out of packs when they were a limited time card. Sorry if that was slightly confusing, but I'll have to go back and re-listen to that, but all did sound correct coming out. Definitely sell off those limiteds that you do have, as they will be losing their value as well. One more thing with this, as Von Miller goes out, there will be a new series master coming in that will have a similar type value system for a NAT and a regular version like they did have last year, but it will just be in the store. So I was going to run with the ultimate kickoff thing earlier, but I did want to give a little bit more time to see if the Madden Ultimate Team or MUT Leaks were going to leak a couple of those players yet, but they have not. So just getting into talking about the ultimate kickoff, I'm excited about the players that will potentially be in these training packs. Hopefully this is a method that they will use and lower overall value, or excuse me, lower overall cards like these 77s to 78s will be in those packs, so we'll have opportunity to buy up the chain and sell down the chain and just figure out ways to potentially make coins from that training. Very excited about that. We'll be talking specifically about some of the things I have been doing. No money spent in another video, but with this ultimate kickoff, definitely be cognizant of that, especially when the servers do change over. It will help you out immensely. But there will be 4 masters. Some of them will be leaked tonight, so definitely make sure you are checking out on Twitter. Something that I did notice while recording my previous video that I believe will have still in the other video as well. These packs will be changing over in 21 hours. I'm recording this at 5 Eastern time, so that would then make this at 2 o'clock Eastern. Does that sound probably right? Yeah. And then it'd be 3 o'clock Central, which would make sense when they have afternoon things coming out. They probably would not have something leaving these in the afternoon and other packs stacked up on them. Team of the Week packs will be in the store, I believe, until Saturday at least, but we will get that cycle down as we do continue on. One more thing before letting y'all go. For the Ultimate Kickoff promo, there will be a player for each team. So definitely be cognizant of that, and it should definitely help you out with your theme team as well. I do not believe they specified what overall each player would be. I believe in promos coming up there could be a higher overall for each team, but I do not believe that will be so for this one. I think there'll be more spread like the previous promo that has already came out this year. So with that, I wish you all the best and take care. Thankfully, while I was editing this video, they actually did come out with the Ultimate Kickoff Masters that we will be looking at. And kicking things off is 91 overall DeAndre Hopkins. As you can see, his speed does leave a little bit lacking in his route running. doesn't quite get to those 90s, but his ability to catch the ball is absolutely outstanding. So Double Me is definitely in there, and he is going to be a tremendous wide receiver to have. Next up, we have Richard Sherman. His speed, again, is a little bit lacking. That's pretty much all I got. He is 6'3", does have that tremendous zone, but with Richard Sherman getting another year older, they are disrespecting him one year a little bit more. I mean, I guess he is a little bit slower, especially after the knee injury. You just can't be at 100% after those sort of things. But again, he is a very tall player, slot, and if you're playing cover three, he definitely could be a fit for you, but you're going to have to play off-ball coverage, and even then, Hill will be able to blow past you, maybe even a Marquise Brown. And we have another quarterback in the running for one of the best in the game. We have this Aaron Rodgers coming in with 76 speed, 91 throw power. He is not going to be able to be one of those speedsters that kind of separates himself in that regard, but he is going to be another great quarterback. And with his release being so quick this year, he is going to be a very valuable player to have on your team as well. And the last player that we do have to look at is Khalil Mack. He does come with those 90 power moves, so he could be a viable option out there instead of Von Miller. I see Von Miller's price crashing, especially with his card now becoming in packs here very soon. So that is something that is very exciting to see as well. But very excited I got to share these players with you this evening. Going to be going over the sets and everything that come with it tomorrow. Thank you for checking into the Irish Orangutan channel. Keep coming back for more Madden knowledge. There will be consistent videos up every week, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to see them all. Come by Twitch to engage and hit me up on Twitter at Irish Orangutan. Take care and much love, everybody.